Welcome to Ginger Tactical. Today we're introducing the Genesis Top. It's a completely new take on a type of paintball, airsoft, combat top than what they normally have. Usually what people use in the field nowadays is they buy something that's actually made for military, and that's something for like long haul, 5-day, 6-day. This is something that's made for that long day that you go out and play in the field, and has all the accessories and features that you would require for some sort of mission. To start off, we have a stand-up collar that is made for keeping the sun off the back of your neck, and also for anyone who uses a sling type paintball gun or anything, a hydration pack, whatever might be coming near your neck. This is to help keep it off of it. The zipper is slightly hidden just to try and help with camouflage a little bit. It's a 6-inch locking zipper, which means that the actual latch itself is going to lock in place once it's down so that it doesn't bounce around and make extra noise. Opening it, on the inside panels, you still have camouflage. You can show the big, hairy, meaty chest, but at least you have a little bit of camouflage still covering that. Also, if it's hot, obviously you can open this up and stop whining and get a little bit of heat flowing through a bit more. There are epaulets across the top of the shoulders. This helps for longevity of the product. So for wearing a hydration pack, a plate carrier, any type of vest, this will relieve a little bit of that tension across a single seam and will help with the lifespan of the Genesis top. There are multiple fabrics that we used in the build of this thing. So to begin, we have the Grid HD, which is the heavier material, runs across the sleeves and the upper body and the collar. The Grid HD fabric is a heavyweight fabric that's made to withstand anything out in the field. The difference is that it's incredibly lightweight. It's not like a Cordura, like a pant material that's going to weigh you down, especially not over a full day. It is not as breathable, but it's something you're sacrificing for durability. It's slightly moisture wicking, so it is going to help with heat. But like I said, not as much, but there's other things in place for that. It is a warp knit fabric, which means that Velcro is not going to affect it. On the bottom of the Genesis is our Grid ST. This stuff is very lightweight. It's made to be more of a stretch material, and also it's another warp knit, so it's has the same properties. The reason for having the fabric separated across the body is it allows us to modify these things for different missions. So if you play in extreme cold conditions, we have something coming called the Shinobi that has a 7-ounce poly fleece. Across the bottom you have a split hem waist. This has a few functions. Basically, it's for if you're wearing a pack. A lot of players like to actually have this slung over the front so that you can cover the pack, give you a bit more camouflage. A lot of paintball packs are just solid black. If you wear it tucked in, it helps to have it separated from front and back so that when you move around and you pull it up a little bit out of your waist, it's not pulling free completely from one side, from the front to back. It allows it to move a bit more and give you a bit more freedom of mobility. The Bicep Pockets, we kind of went a little overboard on these. We made them a bit larger than normal. They're made to fit, anything. You could put a large cell phone in here, probably a mini tablet if you wanted to get weird, your lunch, your wallet, something you may not want to have in a lower pocket. The outer loop panel for the patches is a 4-inch by 6-inch oversized panel. It's made to hold a lot of patches. You can't be tactical without patches. I'm a big advocate for having patches, so patches. Inside of the pocket, there is, here, let's show you this side. For one, there's a QR code that's on the inside of the pocket. This will take you to an online spec sheet for the Genesis. Anything that's ever updated, we will update online, and you can go there and look at it. Inside of this pocket as well becomes another feature that actually runs through the whole Genesis system. So there is a headset icon that's in here, just so you know where it is. And what you would do is have some type of headset, whatever you like using, even just from your cell phone. And on the inside of the shoulder, there is a cable routing channel that you would feed your cable through. And what it does is it comes all the way into this pocket. The cable will then come through the pocket, and it gets plugged into the included Bluetooth unit that comes with the Genesis systems. What this is for is then you can connect to your cell phone or walkie-talkie, whatever it may be, so you can communicate with your team, or at least keep in contact with them back at the campsite so you know when lunch is ready. The sleeves are actually designed in two pieces as a contoured panel. You can't see it actually when you're just even like hanging the thing up or looking at it. You would notice it if you were wearing it between a jacket or a t-shirt that you like wearing. But these are actually contoured so that your body has more of a natural state. So in movement, when you're pulling, it's not having excessive pull on areas that it normally wouldn't. So it's more of a natural feel. The end of the cuff has a single mold Velcro cuff tab. Single mold meaning that there's no Velcro piece that's actually sewn or glued to the inside that's going to wear or eventually fall out. And it holds really well. The exterior has a honeycomb pattern, so if you were sweating, your hands are wet, or if there's paint on them and you have to reattach this for whatever reason, you have no problem with just a single finger being able to place it across your wrist. Across the top of the bicep pocket is our Gilly Top Attachment. This is another standard feature that's very big with the Genesis top. What it is a separate piece that it's not like a full ghillie suit, you know, as you would see like a big bush running around and just kind of sneaking around and being a sniper. This is what we actually call the assault ghillie. So it's designed to wear on this combat top as something that is just a quick change, you know, break up your profile real fast, throw the hood on, and be able to sneak around or stay in place, whatever you need to do for that time being. In paintball and airsoft and a lot of these games, it's not like a real life situation where you have to worry so much of head to toe. Your waist up is really all you see in these situations. So that's most what you need to worry about as far as camouflage or concealment. So what happens is that the Ghillie top, which is light enough to pull out of your pocket, of a cargo pocket, I mean your pant pocket, whatever. There's a panel that is a Velcro hook panel above the patch panel on your Genesis sleeve. And on the inside of the Ghillie has a large loop panel so that when you attach this, it doesn't matter if you hit it just right. It's made so that you can just kind of get it wherever it is and get it on there quick. This will then attach to that panel. You do it to both sides. After removing the panel, again, goes into the sleeve pocket. Don't lose it, because you're only going to have about 2 or 3 other sets of these. After that, you're on your own. This attaches to both sides, and then you now have this, you know, once over your head, of course, this whole other Ghillie top that completely changes your profile. It's made for quick movements, run around, this thing won't fall off, and it's pretty fancy. The Ghillie top itself, in itself, is an entirely different unit altogether. I mean, this thing it's very lightweight, like I said. In most cases for sublimation, which is the process of making this, where you have white fabric, your print is on paper, and then it's heat pressed together. Most of the time, as it is, the underside is always white, as polyester is. What we did in this case was we figured out a way to sublimate both sides of one piece of fabric. You hem the edges, but this makes for an incredibly lightweight piece. So when you're wearing this, it's not adding weight to your already heavy kit. Also allowing us to sublimate the underside so that you don't have that bright white, as the whole point of a ghillie top, to break up your profile and also to add more camouflage. You don't want to be removing that feature by having a bright white underside if it flaps up when you're running around. It's complete all mesh, wide holes. There's a stretch to it. So again, it's super breathable. And when you're wearing the hood over your head, you still have a bit of peripheral because you can still see through the mesh. It's a pretty nice little kit. And like I said, it folds up very small. Roll this thing up and could probably even put it in the sleeve pocket of the Genesis. The Genesis is going to come in multiple layouts. There is a short sleeve because you got all those guys out there that have your, dragon tattoos and the Hello Kitties and whatever else you guys going on. I don't know what the kids are into these days. Instead of having to cut your sleeves off on your expensive top or rolling the sleeve up, you can just have a short sleeve and it's ready to go. It has all the same features, obviously minus the contoured sleeves and the cuff tab. That'd be kind of weird. But is a fully functional Genesis top with all the features. So check us out at gingertactical.com. We're also on social media, of course, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Tumblr, TikTok, OnlyFans. Check them out. We're everywhere. Also go to gingerdynamics.com. We make the hopper covers, the bottle wraps, and G-flages, and everything that kind of works in with this. So come and see what we got. We'll get you suited up.
Scene 1, take 2, marker.
Fuck, I forgot what these are called. What are these called on the inside? And is going to actually be, and other panels will also be a 7-ounce, 7-ounce, I gotta figure out a way to end that.
Camera.
Okay, audio's going.
Alright, all you.
Blah, blah, blah. Cut it, wrap it, let's go. My throat is killing me.
And then we'll cut to the Genesis top. Yeah, it's perfect.
Doing the OnlyFans thing.
Yes, we are.
Someone's gonna pay just to.
If you light it right, man, they might.
When Bang has taco? No.
That's it. I think we got it.
Is that right? Coffee meets bagel?
3 or 4, maybe 5 different
Blah, 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 blah.
Really? You never used your own product before?
Actually, no.
I've used it.
Cancer.
Oh, shit. Okay.